welcome back to our YouTube channel. We're finally getting back into filming some more videos for you, and we've got a really special video for you today.
Yeah, so we've been back in lockdown for a little bit now here in Sydney, and we've been running some daily fitness classes, some ballroom fitness classes, and we've been loving them, and all of our students have been loving them as well.
Absolutely.
So we thought the topic of this video will be 5 exercises and stretches that you can do anywhere in the studio or at home to better strengthen and condition your upper body for what's required to dance at a high level.
As well as being great for stretching and strengthening, they're also really great exercises that you can use to warm up right before you start your practice or before or while getting ready for a competition. These are what we use, and we've found great success in doing them. We never like to walk onto the floor feeling cold, so these are great exercises to warm up the body and to feel that stretch and that energized hold that you want.
Yeah, so we've got a little routine together, and you don't have to have a lot of space to do this, so we'd really like if you could dance these exercises along with us, and then at the end of the video we're going to put them all together to music, and we'll dance them a couple of times through so that you get a really good appreciation for what it's going to feel like when you do them properly.
Yeah, no sitting down, you're going to be getting up, you're going to be doing the exercises with us.
Alright, let's get started with the first exercise. Now this one is quite simple. All we're going to do is we're going to have our feet kind of open past hip width apart. We're going to put our arms out to the side, and we're going to stand with good posture, and we're simply going to be drawing circles with our arms. Okay, so we're going to be going, if we do the side on, we're going to start by going forwards and up and over and down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if I do that back again facing you, and 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now notice Jonathan the whole time has immaculate posture. He's making sure that he's completely aligned as you would want in your dancing, so that this is going to activate your back muscles. Yeah, you don't want to be relaxed because then you'll be using the wrong muscles.
Correct. So when we get to the routine at the end of the video, we're going to be doing 8 repetitions of the circles of the arms.
Yeah, great.
Alright, let's move on.
So our next exercise will be our climbers. Now this one is great for using the sides of the body, and we're also going to be stretching those arms. So the first thing I want you to do, have really good posture, stretch those arms up to the roof, and we're going to be starting with our left side reaching up, while our right hip is coming off is also reaching up. And the way we're doing that is by lifting that right heel off the floor, yeah? And then we're going to switch to the other side. We stretch our arm, and we stretch and lift that hip and heel again. So side, side. Now we're going to be doing 8 of these when we get to our routine, yeah? Nice and simple, but you want to feel that body is energized and stretched the whole time.
It's a real killer for the sides of your body.
Yeah.
Alright, that's the climbers done. One thing to note as well is you want to try to keep both of your arms as straight as you can. So you always feel that you're stretching both sides of your body.
Yeah.
Alright, next exercise. The third exercise out of 5 is the rib isolations. Okay, now these ones you might have seen before. They're quite popular amongst ballroom dancers and Latin dancers. So what we're going to do is we're going to get back to that position that I showed you at the beginning of the video for the first exercise. So legs apart, arms out to the side. And all we're going to be doing, we're going to start by going to the left, and we're going to stretch the sides, and to the right, and to the left, and to the right. And you want to feel that you're trying to touch the wall at the end of the room, and again touch the other wall at the end of the room. Keeping your arms as stretched as you can. Again, good posture, like always. Stretching. And again, when it comes to the pattern at the end of the routine, at the end of the video, we're going to be doing 8 repetitions of the rib isolation exercise as well.
Yeah, nice. And remember, the feet are going to stay grounded in the floor. The hips are also staying grounded. Slight flex of the knees, and you're not going to move anything from below your waist. It's just upper body we are working here.
Yeah, so a little bit different to the climbing exercise. In the climbing exercise, we were lifting up one heel to lift up that hip.
Yeah.
In this exercise, we're not going to be doing that. So we're going to be keeping our feet flat, keeping the hips parallel to the floor, and simply stretching the rib cage away from the opposite hip. Okay, very nice.
Next exercise we're going to actually start in hold for this exercise.
Yes.
So this is the first exercise we're doing in hold, and we're going to be doing a couple. So I want you to take your respective lady or man hold. Then all we're going to be doing, this is an oblique exercise, is stretching to the side and then stretching to the other side. So one side is lengthening while the other is straightening. Now this is a great exercise to improve the sway in your dancing. Obviously, we'd never really be doing this much sway.
That is a lot of sway.
But what we are practicing is how to use our sides, yeah? Think of the stretching side, and this squeezing side will also activate.
It's not wrong if you think about it the other way around as well. If you think about the squeezing side first and then the stretching side after. Because if you're squeezing one, the other one is stretching. If you're stretching one, the other one is squeezing.
Correct.
Alright, so again, 8 of those in the routine coming up very shortly. And the 5th and final exercise is again going to require us to be in full ballroom hold. So this is my man's frame, this is the lady's frame. And what we're going to be doing is rotation twists. Again, we're going to start by going to the left. So we're going to rotate and rotate to the right. Rotate, rotate. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can see that what we're doing, and this is something that we do when we're dancing as well, that the rotation that we're doing is coming through the body, through the hips, through the legs. So you can see that my knees and my hips are involved as well. Okay, and there's also a slight degree of softening of the legs and then a slight straightening of the legs. And this helps us to coordinate the rotation with the rising and lowering action. Again, we're not doing any sway here, so we're keeping our arms, our frame parallel to the floor the whole time. And if you want to keep your head looking forward as well, so we can get a little bit of a counter rotation between your head and your shoulders, and that's also good. If you know what that is, then to go for it.
Be very, very careful not to disconnect your elbows. Yeah. So remember what your perfect frame is when you are still, and you have to make sure that entire frame moves. We don't want it to just be arms. We are moving the entire frame. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's probably the most important point for all of these exercises, especially the last two, where we're in full ballroom hold.
If you have a mirror, I would suggest really trying to maybe place your video next to the mirror and dance these exercises in the mirror so that you can watch yourself and just watch for those small details. Yeah, you want to be doing these exercises correctly to be getting the full benefit.
Alright, well, that's a brief summary of all of the 5 exercises that we've chosen for this video. They're all upper body stretches and upper body strengthening exercises. Let's just go through them one more time, dancing all 8 repetitions, and then we'll grab some music and do them with you as well.
Let's do it.
Alright. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In full hold and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rotate to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we'll go back to the beginning when we dance with the music.
Very good.
Alright.
I hope I remember the order.
Yeah. So just remember that we For every one that we go to the side, we always go this way, to your left.
Your left.
Okay, so we're saying left, even though we're going to the right, because it's going to be easier for you.
Yes.
All right, let's grab some music.
Driving round in California, looking for something to make me stay. Round and round forever, searching for something that could never get replaced. Don't need you to save me, but I just really need to be saved. I'm just so sick of waiting for any luck to come my way. Yeah. Feel good, be good, stay good, and live good. If I could feel good, I'd live good, I'd die good. Driving round in California, looking for something to make me stay. Round and round forever, searching for something that could never get replaced. Don't need you to save me, but I just really need to be saved. I'm just so sick of waiting for any luck to come my way. Yeah. Feel good, be good.
As you can see, those exercises really do get the heart rate up and you get that nice stretch and activated feeling in your hold.
Yeah, it's really important that when you do these exercises, you really try to piece them all together like we have in this video, and you dance them back to back, you dance them non-stop for a couple of minutes with some music, and that'll really get your heart rate pumping. It'll really feel like you're dancing even if you're not able to get into the studio like us at the moment. And if you dance them, if you do these exercises every day or every second day, you will really start to see some changes in your body, and you'll start to feel much stronger.
Yeah, much more awareness through the hold. I'd recommend doing them about 4 times in a row. So that little exercise that we did just then, we did 2 repetitions. I'd suggest a minimum of probably about 4 times.
Yeah.
That's what we would do.
And that'll last about a full song.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our channel if you don't already, and let us know what types of videos and exercises you'd like us to do next.
Yeah, we're in lockdown for a little while longer, so we're planning on filming a few more videos. So we'd appreciate your suggestions in the comments below. Please subscribe. We are going to be producing more videos, and we hope that you'll view them, enjoy them, and that they will improve your dancing. That's what we want.
Alrighty, well, see you in the next video.
See ya.